Uh, um, Wait, do I have a little mark on my? Hold on, I don't tell on my face. I don't know. I took my selfie of the day today. Oh, yeah, I don't think I ever told you. I do a selfie of the day every day to keep track of the progress of my hair and its growth rate and that kind of thing. And if, I'm looking like a mess that day, and that's pretty much the purpose of selfie of the day. So yeah, no lips today. Well, no made up lips today. Just completely natural, with the exception of today's braids. So yeah, if I reckon today is fourth day hair. Well, I have fourth day hair right now, and I'm gonna put on my hair mask later. Similar to my hair, I'm feeling presently as I'm recording this lighthouse entry. I'm feeling that I have some structure in my life, and yet I feel messy in my life at the same time. If I'm being completely honest with you, and I don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful that recently I'm I haven't been feeling lonely interpersonally, so that's a huge bonus, and of course, I'm very grateful for that. And yes, it just feels so nice to have friends, reach out to me because I'll be real with you, it's actually a very new thing for me, or at least it feels new um, to have loved ones reach out to me and not just to say happy birthday. Um, but no, when this diary is public, it's not my birthday. Yeah, I don't know if I ever want to reveal my birthday uh, for quite some time, but we'll see. I might change my mind down the road. Um, okay, so I want to say something. I, yeah, although I try to, bring out these diaries on a regular basis, and so far I'm quite satisfied with how regular they're coming out. Uh, that does not necessarily mean uh, that I record these entries as often as I'd like to, but I think I might want to change that. Yeah, there was a time where I was addicted to, you know, just asking for attention via social media, but that has changed. But yeah, it's more, yeah, now it's coming from a different place, if I'm being real. Uh, it's, I just really want to feel I'm still connected with you, if that makes sense. Um, Actually, can I rephrase that? I want to feel, I want to feel close to you, uh, even when, you know, I'm not making diaries public on Saturdays. So I want to feel close to you, not just on Saturday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc., etc. Um, I mean, to be real, realistically, I won't be able to meet my own personal quota of recording every single day. Although I wish I could get back into that fiery mode of, oh, I must talk to you, you know what I mean? Because, you know, either you or others like you can remember a time where I was obsessed with, staying online and that kind of thing. And although I'm proud of myself in this sense of switching my focus of using, devices like Louise Jr. With more of a focus on a professional sense as opposed to a personal sense. I don't say I regret it, but I miss the energy of, I miss the vibe that I used to have, particularly with you and others like you, where, to be blunt, I'm mostly concerned with having the best time that I possibly can, as opposed to getting all worked up about being employable enough. I know it's a terrible thing to say, that that I prefer personal matters over professional matters. I know it's not the most how do you say this? It's not the most socially acceptable thing to be, but it just, I can't help who I am. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I want to get to a point where my professional life and my personal life kind of go hand in hand in terms of giving me that fire within me, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So I guess that's, partially why I've been focused on my employability as opposed to, you and I. When in reality, you and I, that's more important than my employability. And I know, it's I can just imagine all the hardcore adulters in this life just looking at me like, you, how? First of all, little girl, you look like a teenager. And second of all, you're not even trying to act like an adult. I can just imagine all the hardcore adulters. I know, adulters is not even a word, but I'm making it up for the sense, for the sake of this entry. I could just imagine all the hardcore ones out there, who preach about hustling hard and getting that coin, getting the bag, this, that, and the other thing. I just. There's a part of me that wants to blend in with one of them, but the real me inside is screaming like this. How come it's not a priority to me? Don't get me wrong, my career mindset, it exists. I do have a career mindset. It just may not look obvious right now because, first of all, I'm wrapped in a blanket and I have this messy braid hairdo going on. But my mindset is, at this point anyway, I just want to be able to not just look at my future or look at my past, but look around my present moment and think to myself, I am fulfilling, no, actually, I'm trying to find the right words. I want to be able to look at my, career in the present moment, thinking specifically to myself. I guess essentially that I'm enjoying it as best as I can. I want to be able to look at my career in the present moment and think, it can't get any more fun than this. That's where I'm trying to go. I mean, that's what I want to feel every day in terms of my career. That's what my heart wants anyway. But obviously, our brains can be our worst enemies, and our brains can get so caught up, mine included, with, having the same hive mind set as other worker bees, if that makes sense. Getting the bag, getting the paper, getting the coin. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I am still, well, as I'm recording this entry, I'm still working on overcoming, that coin collecting, that bag collecting, that paper collecting mind frame. I don't want that mindset to be the end all be all for me. I want to be sure that any coin collecting, any paper collecting, any bag collecting is simply a byproduct of me having as much fun as I possibly can in the present moment. I want to if I'm being blunt, I want to prioritize fun over money. Because, I guess my hope is that I want acquiring, the bags, the coins, the papers to feel easier because I am choosing something that is fun. Does you probably understand where I'm coming from, because all these lovely speeches that are available in at different conventions, on different platforms. I don't want to associate getting the coin, getting the bag, getting the paper with struggle and spite and proving myself and struggling to be good enough, trying to be good enough. I don't want to associate those two things together anymore. That's where I'm at emotionally. Well, I'm trying to process emotionally. But that, I mean, that was going to be what I just talked about. That is the heart of this entry, but there is something else that I want to mention. So in the beginning of this year, that I'm recording this anyway, I have mentioned that I was doing a little stunt. And I am happy to announce that I have completed that stunt. I won't say that the stunt that I have been working on is particularly impressive, but I am happy in the sense that I did it anyway. um, so I'm not going to beat around the bush. I don't think I have mentioned it here on this diary before, but I'm going to mention it now. I sing a little bit, and I try to write my own material for me to sing, and usually play accompaniment with. And if you would like to see my most recent songs at no cost to you, I will leave a link in the description. Or if you want to have a good laugh at me and let me know that I'm not that great of a singer, or I'm not that great of a composer or a musician, feel free to go over there and laugh at me as well. I don't really care. It's up to you. So yeah, it's me coming clean. You are not obligated to do anything special for me. It's just only if you're interested. The link will be there. So that's what's up. I hope this wasn't too cringy, too frustrating, too repetitive to watch, but as usual, I look forward to continue keeping you posted about what's going up over here, what's going on in here, what's going on around me as well. For quite some time. And I am praying that I stay stubborn enough to have you along for the ride. No interruptions, no bullcrap, no nothing. Well, with that being said, I pray that you're feeling more stable than I am currently as I'm recording this. In all ways. Spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, interpersonally, etc., etc. And God forbid if you are going through a confusing time like myself, just know that we are in the same boat and we are not sailing alone. Stay safe, stay cozy, stay sincere to your gorgeous self. Thank you for checking in with me once more. And last but not least, can I hit that note?